I live in São Paulo city. It's a very big city. It's the biggest city in Brazil. But I'm not from São Paulo. I'm from like a countryside city called Sorocaba. It's 100 kilometers from São Paulo. I decided to study journalism, and I decided to study that because I believe that communication is a good way to try to change something in the society. When I was a teenager, I was used to be volunteer in social projects in poor communities in my city. And I think when I need to decide for the university, I decided to study journalism because I always think, wow, it's an amazing job. They are talking about social problems, and many times something that we saw in the media, we could see change policies. So I think it's a good way to try to change something, the system.
And talk a little bit about the dance action that you were part of. I know we talked to Raquel, I didn't see that, she probably talked about it, but tell us what happened, about what you meant by it, and what reactions you had.
The dance, it was, we didn't plan it very well, but it was Gender Day here. And during the conference, we are observing how we almost don't have women negotiators. It's all men's. You go to a plenary, oh my God, it's just men's. But on the other hand, when you look for the civil society, for the organization, the most part of them are women. And you say, wow, there's some, we could do something about that, but we would like to do it in our sexify way. And it was Gender Day, and we were going to some events, about gender and climate change. And I think so we could use something sexy, but to say, so we are not just a beautiful body, but we are here to do our presence, to say we are women and we are here doing a great job, not just here, for in our countries. And that was the idea, to do some song talking about the power of women and who run the world. And that's what the idea. And we know, and again, with the sexify approach, and that's why we wear the clothes. And it was so fun because it was so spontaneous. We just record once. We didn't rehearse it. And we go at the corridors and everybody stopped looking and say, oh my God, what is that? And it was nice. But actually, in the end of the video, we realized that it wasn't so connected with Gender Day, but more with equity, because we were talking about equity. And that's why in the end of the video, you decided to create a phrase about equity, and we put equity is hotter than climate change. And yes, but it's an exercise for us to try, again, to do the negotiations and the conference and the youth participation more fun, because so it was so fun for us to do that. So we enjoy a lot, and some people help us to produce it, and they enjoy it a lot. They say, oh my God, it's so fun. And many people that is watching the video say, oh, it's so fun, thank you, it's brightness my day, and say nice, but we pass a strong message too. And even for young people that is not engaged, if what they are going to like it, they say, oh, it's fun too, and they're going to say, oh, but what is equity? What is this equity that this crazy girl did this video and they finish it, say equity, and what is that? But so it's food for thoughts. And they start to think, and maybe they are going to in the Google and put equity and start to learn a little about that. And yeah, then that's our challenge. We don't want anymore to do videos with experts from IPCC talking with a young person about the report, and they stay there 1 hour and all of our young people sleep. Because we know, and I think, and I'm not saying that IPCC job is not important. Of course it's important, but how we communicate it for our peers is different. And because we are not experts, we are not so academics or scientists. And yes, and the video, the idea is that actually we would like to do more videos here, but we didn't have enough time, and video spent production. So actually this video, it was nice because we could do that just in one afternoon. So in 3 hours we did that, but we have the job to edit it, and so. But for the next copy, we would like to maybe plan more videos before and arrive with many ideas, and all of you are invited to join us in that. Yeah, yeah. So we did a flash mob on Saturday, and it was nice because we danced too. It was a dance that we create in Brazil, and we rehearsed here with many people from many countries, and we did the flash mob. And it was nice because when we started to rehearse, the first rehearsal here, it was hard for us to explain the dance in English because we always rehearse in Brazil in Portuguese. And when we started to teach, we think, oh my God, how we are going to explain the dance in English? But okay, it works. But I remember one day that Raquel told me, oh, it's cool because dance is one language. It's just one language. It doesn't matter if I speak Portuguese, if you speak English. There was some people that speak German, Mandarin, but when we are dancing together, we are speaking just one language. There is some power in this kind of videos with dancing, because with flash mobs, because we are connected, we are from different countries, different cultures, different languages, but we are dancing together for something that is common for us, and everybody in our countries is going to understand it.
Is sexify an actual concept that you work with at home, or is that just invented?
Actually, it was a group of friends. They started with this idea in Durban. They went to Durban and they think, oh my God, this conference should be more sexy. And sexy in the meaning that more attractive, more interesting for young people. And they think, what do young people love? Sex. Yeah, that's true. And that's why they started just to do some jokes with that. But so in a very small group of friends, we started saying, oh, sexify. And when we go to an event, try to be sexify and do a sexy photo and to spread to your friends. It starts just like just to playing with the idea. But after Rio Plus 20, we did a sticker saying, I sexify Rio. And then for all projects that we love, and we say, oh, this project is amazing, it's talk with young people, we say, oh, you sexify Rio, and not just to be sensual, but because it's attractive. It's a project you look and say, oh my God, it's amazing, and I'd like to be part of that or to follow it. And it's sexify. The sexify idea is to be attractive and not boring, and not so techno, not so UN languages. Yeah, UN dress, please, come on. And yes, and even the dress, I think there's many rich cultures here that they have their own dress of their countries, but here everybody comes with the same sweater and think, oh, it's so unsexify. And for this stuff, they say it's unsexify.
And would it be part of your analysis that's one of the big problems of the COP? That actually, if somehow this message got across, we would have different COPs.
Yeah.
A different world.
Yeah. Yeah.
Powerful.
And actually, it's sexify. We say it's our movement, but it's an idea. We don't have a website. We don't have a Facebook page. We don't have anything. It's an idea, and we try to spread it and say, so let's be sexify in your countries in your way. And oh, thank you guys. It was amazing.